Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for a new video. Today we are going to be talking about a Wonderkid striker that I have found during one of my saves. I'm going to dub him the new Patrick Kluivert. I think this guy offers a bit of everything. He can score with both feet, can score with his head. He's an unbelievable physical specimen coming out of Holland. You really need to take a look at him. Today, what we're going to do, we're going to show you him at the start of the game in the latest database. And we're also going to kind of stop in 5 years down the line and then 10 years down the line to see where he is, how he's getting on, and how his stats look. And I've seen him at the end of this, guys. He is an absolute beast. So let's get into it. So guys, the player that we are taking a look at today is Ilyas Moussaoui, the 16-year-old Dutch, also Moroccan, starts the save in Feyenoord over in Holland. And I think for someone aged 16 years of age, he does look pretty good already. Pretty solid finishing, very nice heading, good anticipation, great composure, good decision making, great off the ball. Very nice in terms of physicals, which obviously will improve considering the fact that he is only 16 years of age. He starts at 5'9". He's just over 10.5 stone. He's listed as a 1.5 star striker as a poacher. This is based on the Liverpool team. This is a Liverpool save that I have open right now, just to show you guys him at the start of the save. So 1.5 stars compared to the rest of the Liverpool team at 16 years of age. I definitely take that. In real life, Moussaoui has actually signed a professional contract with Feyenoord, which will keep him at the club until 2023. However, in game, you are able to approach to sign this youngster, and I'm very intrigued to see how much he will come through. So he's listed, he wants playing time of a future prospect, moving into a breakthrough prospect, and then in 2023, 2024, he only wants to be a fringe player. So we're happy with that, and we go through. Again, in terms of his salary, you can obviously negotiate this. For a 16-year-old, if you are at an elite club, I don't think that's too bad. Feyenoord will be due 800k in compensation with this deal, with an additional 1.3 million in potential clauses. So ultimately, the maximum amount that you will pay for this guy, £2.1 million for someone who I can assure you is going to be an absolute superstar in the future. So I've shown you his attributes at the start of the save, and as you can see, at 16 years of age, he is pretty impressive. So let's skip forward 5 years and see how Moussaoui is getting on. So 5 years into the future, and Moussaoui has moved over to AC Milan, and as you can see, guys, he looks very, very impressive. He is sensational already in the attributes that he needs. He's got 17 for dribbling, 16 finishing, 16 first touch, 16 heading, 14 technique is absolutely fine. He can pass the ball nicely with 13 as well. Great anticipation, good decision making, fantastic off the ball. And in terms of his physicals, guys, it's 18 agility, 16 balance, 16 natural fitness, 17 stamina, and 16 strength. He's grown to 5'10", and I think he looks like an absolute beast. He's scored 11 goals in 10 appearances for the Dutch national team as well at senior level, valued now at £59 million. How much did AC Milan pay for him? AC Milan have just purchased him for £51 million. And as you can see here, he's had a very good start to life at Feyenoord. Obviously, for the first 2 seasons of the game, he hasn't made any appearances at all. We've not edited this at all. We've just let his growth happen naturally just by simulating the saves. If you put him in a team and played him every single game, I think you would have an absolute monster on your hands. So for the 2.1 million that you can pick him up for right at the start of the game, you guys definitely should do that. He made his breakthrough in the 2022-2023 season, and as you can see, his average rating since then, 7.69 in the league appearances. Good first 2 seasons, first 2 full seasons at Feyenoord at the very least. 16 goals and 14 goals respectively in his 2 seasons at Feyenoord, prompting AC Milan to pull the trigger to acquire his services. As a hefty transfer fee, 51 million. But he's returned 4 goals in 5 appearances for them already, so not too much to be sniffed at. As I said, if you look at him, he looks like an absolute beast. Again, he's not developed any player traits. Obviously, if you were in charge of him yourself, you could obviously dictate that a little bit more, but he is looking like a very, very good player, aged just 21 years old. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to skip forward 5 more years, and we're going to take a look at him once he turns 26, when he's in the prime of his career. So here we are. Moussaoui is now 26 years of age. He is still at AC Milan, and he still looks like a very, very good prospect. I'm intrigued to see how much he's actually played since we were last with him, only because I don't feel his attributes have really improved too much in terms of across the board. In terms of some of his physicals, his pace is now 16. That's gone up. He's got almost all green for every physical attribute, barring jumping reach, which is weird considering he's got 6 jumping reach, but he's got 16 for heading. I've seen him score headers on YouTube. I know he can do it. He's also got 16 goals now in 24 caps for Holland. So he has been doing pretty well. He's currently valued at 52 million. He's on 120k a week, and he is wanted by Barcelona. Okay, so let's go into take a look at his career stats. This is where we were last time you would have seen him. Since then, he's basically been a regular in the AC Milan starting 11. And as you can see, in all of his career, he's averaging 7.70 in terms of average rating. And he's returned in the 3 seasons since he's been at AC Milan starting all the time. He's returned over 20 goals. The last 2 seasons have kind of tailed off a little bit. 16 goals there, and then 11 in 24. It looks like he may have a few little injuries this season. But as you can see, guys, 134 goals, 35 assists in 227 appearances in league competition. So what is that, 169 goal contributions in 227 games for a guy that you can pay just 2.1 million for at a max. I think this guy would be an absolute must purchase for your teams. So guys, if you have enjoyed a little bit of a look at a potential wonder kid in Football Manager 21, do let me know down below. Let me know in the comments if this is the sort of stuff you'd like to see more of from me. I do have a long old list of potential wonder kids that we could take a look at that I don't think other people have covered so far. Moussaoui was definitely at that top of the list for me. If you have enjoyed today's video though, don't forget to drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And until next time guys, take care, and I'll see you very soon.